New Year's can quietly turn into a pressure cooker. Happy New Year, friends. Don here. And before we talk about goals or resolutions, I just want to say this. If today puts that little knot in your stomach, I get it. Because for a lot of us, the calendar flips and the pressure starts. We start saying things like, this next year is going to be so much different. I've said that more times than I can count. I would look back on the year ending and see the mistakes, the stumbles, the stuff that didn't go the way I'd hoped. Then I'd look to January like it was going to fix it all. It was going to be the clean year. The year I finally got it right. But you know what? That year never showed up. And I'm learning it wasn't the years that let me down. It was the story I kept putting on those years. There's a quote by Thich Nhat Hanh that I keep coming back to. It reads like this: our idea of happiness may be the very obstacle standing in the way of our happiness. Because this time of year, we get handed a pretty narrow picture of happiness, like it's a checklist. And listen, I'm a list maker, just ask my wife. But this kind of list is different. This kind of list says, get your life together, fix the habits, hit the goals, and then you can finally be happy. And when I buy into that, New Year's stops feeling like a fresh start. It starts feeling immediately like a judgment. If happiness means a perfect year, then any real year is going to feel like I failed. Because real life includes grief and disappointment. It includes anxiety, old patterns, messy relationships, and seasons where you do your best and it still doesn't work out. It includes things you didn't plan. So if I demand a perfect year, I spend the year fighting reality. And when I fight reality, I lose. So this is what I'm practicing instead. I'm all for making changes. But I've also learned there's a difference between growing and simply beating myself up. For a long time, my New Year's mindset wasn't really about growth. It was about erasing the parts of me I didn't like and trying to outrun the fact that I'm human. And that doesn't create freedom. It creates pressure. So here's what I'm taking into this year. A better year doesn't come from a bigger promise. A better year comes from smaller, truer moments. Slow down instead of muscling through. Tell the truth instead of trying to manage how I'm coming across to others. Come back to what's real right here. This year, I'm not choosing a resolution. I'm choosing a return. When the pressure builds, pause, breathe, return to what's real. Not the fantasy of a perfect year, just this moment, this life. If you're feeling that New Year pressure, you are not alone. And you don't have to become someone else to begin again. If this met you where you are, I'd love for you to subscribe. And if you think of someone you care about right now who might need it, feel free to share it with them. And wherever this year finds you, I'm wishing you a year with lots of small returns back to what's real, back to what matters. Thanks for joining. Take care, my friends.